Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And before we go anywhere, I just have one question. Are you subscribed? Are you? You should just go ahead and do that real quick. If you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. Don't worry, I'll wait. Did you do it? You did? Heck yeah, thanks. I will find out. I'll know if you did. I can see these types of things. I'm just kidding. Thank you though, I appreciate that. Let's keep it going and hopefully this dog will shut up. So we went ahead and got started with our steel edging. Started down there, we've made our way just over here. Now I'm going to show you a little trick here that I usually use with steel edging to make this bend with one piece. So first I usually just make sure my trench is excavated just a little bit. Allows me some wiggle room for the steel edging. I grab my piece, make sure it's straight where I want it, then I take this little back end piece, push it all the way up against right here, keep it linear, and then I find out where I want my bend, which is about right here. Always keep these little brackets for your stakes on the inside of your flower bed. Have a little sawzall, metal blade. Make sure you're cutting up from the bottom. In the direction that we want to go. That way, whenever we line up our edging here, you got a nice fluid curve, a nice clean cut. You never want to do it from the top either, because then you have pointy edges, and like God forbid, like a kid's playing around, that'll like rip your kneecap right out. I mean, this is gonna hurt regardless, but it's the difference between a gnarly bruise and a serious gash. Now they do make like specific hardware for these, like little corner brackets, but we like to cut corners around here. You know what I mean? Save you a little bit of money. And you can hardly tell the difference. So you decide what way is better for you, but this is kind of like how I like to do it. Just like that. So we got our drip irrigation underneath our sidewalk here. And if you're curious about how I did that, so I've got two links in the description below. One that goes to my Instagram where I uploaded a reel regarding how I did that. And also you can just click the link that goes back to my profile for a YouTube short. So I could just go ahead and tell you how it's done too as well. So you just get like one of these like little walkway tunnel kits from, you know, Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. And it comes with these two pieces. And all you'll do with these is glue it, primer glue on one end. That's your spray jet, your nozzle. And then this is your adapter. It's threaded that hooks up to your hose bib, and you glue it on the other end. Let it sit 10-15 minutes with some rapid set glue. Then you are good. All you got to do is hook up your hose, start it, tunnel your way through. Sometimes it goes pretty quick, sometimes it takes a while, just depending on if you got like a rock or tree root, whatever in the way. But whenever you punch through, turn off your hose, grab your Sawzall, and just cut the ends. So that way nothing's left but that solid, that PVC that's hollowed out, and then it acts as a conduit and you can just feed whatever you need through. Drip line, you can even get a 1/2 inch for irrigation, or you can get like a low voltage cable in there too as well. It's a neat little trick because our hose bib is over there. We got to run our drip from our plants to here, and then we have to have a way to get it to the other bed as well. Welcome back, everybody. So we got all of our plants in, all the beds raked back. Let me show you where we're at. Plants are in here. Beds are raked back nicely. Have a few junk piles here and there. We're gonna start on this section first. So I'm gonna come out of here, run a solid line, run a circle, run a solid line, and another circle. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. First things first, I'm gonna take this elbow right here, secure it right like that. After you have your solid line, catch this in. Like so. Try and keep it as close. You can see right here I planted high, right? A couple inches high because it's gonna settle, but also eventually get our drip secured right where we want it, and then we're going to put 2 to 3 inches of mulch on top of it, so that's going to protect that root ball. Now we are going to grab our tees, go back to our actually got me right in the eye, literally just the tip of it. We're going to go back to our tee, but with our actual drip line. I like to do start on one end like so. Also make sure whenever you're cutting that you're being mindful of where your emitters are. Sometimes when you get real busy, you forget where you're going, and then you can easily cut right here, but you'll have a problem cutting because there's an actual emitter underneath this, you know, vinyl tubing. So just be mindful of where you're cutting. I like to get just enough that I always have at least 2 emitters in here. So there's 1, 2, this one's probably gonna have 3. So we need to add another T to this side. So just be mindful of where your emitters are, make your cut. It's easy as that. Then we'll run our solid line from here, rinse and repeat all the way down. So now that we got all of our drip line pretty much right where we want it, this is where we take these right here, our drip line staples or landscape pins, and we secure the drip line to the grade. Super easy. Now there's so many different ways to run a drip line. A lot of people do a grid pattern, but I feel like that's just kind of a waste of water. Cool little feature that I usually do on a lot of these flower beds. The customer does have irrigation, but that's to water their, nice pretty lawn. Is to get one of these little hose timers. So it's cheap, super cost effective, and great insurance. Definitely cheap insurance to do it this way, because can't always trust that a customer is going to water like they say they're going to. So this is a surefire way for me as a contractor or anyone installing a flower bed that you control it. So you could set it and forget it. Last two things: mulch, river rock. We're gonna have like a river rock border running with all the steel edging, and then mulching the rest of it. So I guess all we can really do right now, since we don't have a river rock for the day, is just start mulching. So I'm gonna get some bags laid out, start spreading it out, make sure we got enough, because odds are probably don't. So we're just gonna hand water these plants before I leave. Tomorrow's gonna be river rock. See y'all then. This was a cost-effective job, just try to make their dollar go as far as it possibly could. So we got a few more things to do here. Get some AA batteries for the hose timer and run that, make sure it's good. A little fine tune up with the cleaning, and then we are on to the next one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one.